Hi guys, how you doing? So, today is not exactly the best day for India because the new juvenile justice law was passed in Rajya Sabha today, the 22nd of December 2015. A country ran on emotions lit by the Nirbhaya rape to pressure the law to be passed. Now, this law states that a child between the age of 16 and 18 can be tried as an adult in heinous crimes such as arson, murder, or rape, for example. The child who has committed such crimes will go before a juvenile justice board, which will have a judicial magistrate and two social workers as members. And they get to decide if the child will be tried as an adult. They get to decide, they get to assess whether the child committed the crime with a childlike mind or an adult mind, and decide if the child will be tried as an adult or not. And this is also applicable in the cases of rape. Of course, you might think that rape is a bloody heinous crime in any case. Just to refresh your memory, consensual sex between two minors can be considered as rape by the boy. Now, what will the Juvenile Justice Board do then? It is legally rape with intent. Obviously, the guy wanted to have sex with the girl. It doesn't even matter if the girl initiated, it's still fucking rape. So, what is the Juvenile Justice Board going to do then? Will they treat him as an adult and try him as one, or as a minor? Honestly, I have absolutely no answer to the question, but when I hear the Juvenile Justice Board will consist of two social workers, all that comes to my mind is two radical feminists. Absolutely no one can rescue the boy when he stands in front of these feminists. If you still think that cases in which two consenting minors have sex and the boy is accused of rape is rare, I'll cite the study conducted by Hindu and published in April 2015 on rape cases tried in Delhi district courts. Out of 583 cases, 189 involved consenting minors. That is 32 fucking percent of the total rape tried. 32% consisted of consenting minors. Hypothetically, if this boy is tried as an adult and is convicted, he will be evaluated when he turns 21 by the District Child Protection Committee to determine if he has been reformed. This committee has the power to decide if the boy will be released or if he shall complete the remainder of his term in jail. The minimum punishment for rape is 7 years and the maximum is life sentence. But this law does say that a boy cannot be given life sentence for any crimes. So thank God for that. I am positive that this law will be misused countless times and it will ruin the lives of boys who have consensual sex. This law was passed purely based on one rape case, one single case, the Nirbhaya case, which is famous worldwide. The juvenile who was a participant in that abhorrent act had to be released today or yesterday according to the law. He was only 6 months short of turning 18 when he committed the crime. Now, the public outcry over this is obviously reasonable, and I understand it too, because hell, this guy actually killed a girl after raping her. But what the feminists have successfully pulled off here is to enact a law that will cripple boys in the whole country. They used this case and the parents to catapult this law. What a lot of people fail to see, however, that laws should not be fucking passed based on emotions. Feelings are the queens of the world now. Yes, I used queens because I know who has real power. The percentage of minors that have committed crimes is a meager 1.2% in 2014, and it was the same the last 2 years. And in 2013, out of this 1.2%, 2.3% were accused of murder and 3.5% were accused of rape. That is 3.5% of the 1.2% were actually accused of rape. And 2.3% of the 1.2% were accused of murder. That is fucking negligible. The person behind the change in this law is none other than Maneka Gandhi, the Indian Union Cabinet Minister for Women and Child Development. In short, a feminist who stated in September of 2015 that all violence is male generated. I expect nothing less from a woman that hates men. She wrote the Nirbhaya case and put immense pressure on the Rajya Sabha to pass this law. Feminists and people who were driven purely by anger against one man have persuaded a law to be passed that will be nothing but a tool for fucking revenge. I honestly have absolutely no clue as to why there are so few Indian men going their own way. It is a fucking toxic environment for any man to live in this country. With so many fucking gender bias laws. It's laughable, honestly. And with that sobering news, I'll sign off for today. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And if you're looking forward to more videos, hit the damn subscribe button. Cheers.